What's up? Bradley here. For those who may not know me, my name is Bradley. I am the community manager of TeamFix. For those who may not know what TeamFix is, TeamFix is a CFM community Discord server. We have several thousand people in the server. We basically verify the top leagues in the space. We verify the top leagues in the space, and we also kind of shine a spotlight on cool crap going on within the CFM community. And on top of all of this, something else that we do in the mix of all of this is we basically crown leagues of the month every month. And it is with great honor and privilege that we officially declare here on Snypz TV the February League of the Month for 2023 is the Mel League. Congrats to the Mel League. Congrats. But like, hats off to you guys. The hustle that y'all's commissioner is exhibiting is second to absolutely nobody. Listen, if you've ever been involved in running a CFM, you know it is a thankless job of you investing hours with a lot of times zero gratitude. Like those who do what they do in the space, those who operate top tier leagues, like it's a thankless job, and they do what they do not because they're getting thanks or gratitude for it, not because they're getting paid, not because they're making money. They're doing it because they love what they do in the communities that they are a part of. And Mel, your hustle has not gone unnoticed. Your hustle is very clear, very evident. Everybody in the space sees it. Everybody knows it. Your work has not gone unnoticed. The work that you put in, it matters and it is meaningful. I feel like in the CFM space, there's a couple of issues. One of those issues is there is a massive lack of originality. Everybody looks the same. Someone does something cool, and then everybody takes it, right? Everybody takes it. Everybody copies it. The majority of leagues out there, even your top tier leagues, a lot of top tier leagues are just a carbon copy of something that they've seen somebody else do. I feel like the Mel League is a rare league that a lot of what you do, it's original. It's different. It looks different. It doesn't look like everybody else. Listen, I eat, breathe, and sleep CFM crap, right? Like I'm consuming everything there is to consume. And anytime I feel like I come across content put out by Mel, like I stop. I take notice. It's different. It doesn't look like the same. It doesn't look like what everybody else is doing. It is different. It is unique. I've had many conversations with the commissioner over there, and like he's asked me before, like my feedback on like how he can like do something better or something, or like feedback on graphics, and like my feedback was basically don't change. Like what you're doing, it is different, it is unique, it's meaningful. Like don't go and be a carbon copy of what you see everybody else do. Go and be you. Go be original. Go do what you're doing because you're killing it, my guy. And so like it's different, it's unique, it stops the scroll, and that's what you want to do, right? In the mix of all of the noise, you want to be able to stop the scroll, you want to be able to make people take notice, and people are taking notice of what you're doing. I feel like every time I turn the corner, there's Mel. Like he has his hand in every pot. Doesn't matter who I talk to. People are like, yo, hey Brad, Mel, have you seen? Like, yeah, man, I've seen. I'm not living under a rock. I know, I'm not dumb. Jeez, go away. But yeah, for real. A lot of people, I think the biggest thing that is like a weight on the CFM community, preventing it from kind of ascending to higher platforms, is this ideal of my 32 and no more. Right, the commissioner over there at Mel, he has his hand in every pot. He's involved everywhere I turn. It's definitely not a like I only care about my 32. It is, and I'm invested in the greater scheme of things. And on top of all of these things, like I could keep going on and on for hours praising this, but we got a game tonight. I will say one more thing. Another really cool thing about Mel is they got Bless 'em Doc. One of the commissioners over there is Bless 'em Doc. I've recently learned there's like 3 different docs in the CFM space and on the PlayStation side of things. And hands down, the best doc is the Bless 'em Doc. Doc with a Glock, I'm sorry, I love you, but like you're not Bless Him Doc. Bless Him Doc is the best Doc, and like that's just the truth. Like something I've said before, and I stand by it fervently. The best possible league that you could ever be in would be if you could clone Bless Him Doc 30 times, so you'd have 31 Bless Him Docs, and then you just play in a league with 31 Bless Him Docs. It'd be the absolute best league possible. Like it's just what it is. And Bless Him Doc is one of the commissioners over there. And before we turn this back over to Snypz, I'm gonna tag in Bless Him Doc. Right? Let's tag in Bless Him Doc real quick.
Good fellas, this is Doc, coach of the Ravens in the MEL. I'm also on the commissioner staff, and big shout out to my boy. He finally made it, so proud of you. You've been putting a lot of work in. You got your League of the Month award, and you put in a lot of work to get it. One of the things that makes the league so great, man, is really just the commissioner. I've been in a lot of leagues, and I can kind of tell when a league is gonna, be good or bad, and I always look at the commish first. And he's been a humble guy. He took a hiatus from Madden, and so he's kind of been soaking up knowledge from other commissions around the CFM, like a sponge. And so I can see this league going a lot of places. The league also has a lot of input on the changes made in the league, how to make the rules a little bit better, and that's kind of what this first, few months have been focused on. And so everything here, man, we're going, getting better and better. And he started off great, getting Snypz, one of the coldest commentator in the CFM community. So we're just gonna keep building on that, and congrats on the award. Bless up.
Well, let me just say first and foremost, congratulations to the MEL League for getting the League of the Month here for February 2023 here for Team Fix. Welcome everybody to Snypz TV. I am your boy Snypz, and again, I gotta say congratulations first and foremost via Team Fix for this League of the Month award here for the MEL League. Now, I don't think that he had any idea about this, so let me go ahead and turn this off here for just a moment. I don't think that he had any idea about this whatsoever. So first and foremost, I'm gonna bring Kakashi in the building. Kakashi, are you there, brother? Or is he not there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There he goes. There he goes. Okay, so first and foremost, before we get to the men of the hour, okay, which I'm getting ready to talk about, obviously Dallas and talking about DZ. So, but we got to talk about your league, which is the main thing here. So first and foremost, let me say congratulations for the League of the Month here for February 2023 via Team Fix. Big shout out to Team Fix. Big shout out to Brad and the entire Illuminati crew as well. Big shout out to everybody out there, man. Greatly appreciate what you guys do for the Madden community. And again, thank you guys so much. But I got to hear from you first here, Kakashi. Got to hear from you first, brother. How you feel, bro?
I feel honored. I feel honored to have the MEL notice and have MEL put in League of the Month. Without the commissioners and the users that we have in the league, I don't think we would have made it there so fast and just made it.
So now, did you know what was going on here with this or what?
Huh?
Did you know that this was happening?
Oh no, I didn't know. This shocked me right here. This shocked me. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you ain't got no tears in the eyes right now, do you?
Oh no. I just kind of feel like we just get started. We got more in store for the within the league and also with the CFM community.
Okay. Well, listen, man. Well, listen, man, let me tell you, again, I'm sure more of these are going to come your way, man, because you're trying to continue to to excel and do the things you do. And I see it too. I see that you work really hard at what you do, man, with this league. So again, bro, I gotta say again, congratulations to you. Okay. But a lot of people here, they're ready for a game. But before we get to the game, we got to talk to a few people. Now, I know one of the games we actually talked, at the end of the game to Dallas. So this time, what we're going to do, we're going to holler at DZ first. DZ has the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are 16-1 in the regular season. So, DZ, are you in the building?
Yes, sir.
There he goes. All right, DZ. What's good, brother? How you living?
I'm good, Snypz. It's late, man. I got kids basketball at 8. We got to go.
Yeah, no, I feel you. We ain't even going to be long because I'm ready to get to this game too, baby. I'm ready to get to this game too. But real quick, I got a real quick question for you. I'm keeping it real simple for you, okay? Well, actually, 2 real quick questions. Number 1, how confident are you to win in this game here?
I'm fairly confident. I think it's a coin flip. Dallas handled it pretty easily last time we played. So I've got to come out a little differently. I probably was a little too passive, so we've got to adjust there. But he's a good user with a good roster, and I think the one thing that surprised me was he had a football brain when we played too. He made some reads that was like, okay, that's football, that's not Madden. So you've got to approach guys like that a little differently. So we'll see.
Okay.
I've got a good team. Good plan. Got to stay on script. Can't get rattled. So we'll see.
Okay. And I always ask this when I talk to people before a game. Okay. Mm-hmm. Offensively, how many points you putting up tonight?
Oh, that doesn't matter. I don't know. That's not how I approach these things. For me, it's like win third down, win turnovers, and the points will come at the right time. I'm not a high. So if this gets into the 40s, I'm in trouble. I'll say that. You can go look at the box scores. I win. I don't win shootouts here. So I've got to keep it low scoring. So if I'm going to win, I think I will. I'm going to score 31-35. That's my guess.
Okay. I like that. I like that call. All right. So look, this is what we'll do. Okay. You go ahead and get off. We're about to get this thing popping in just a moment. I'm just going to talk real quick to Dallas one more time. Dallas, you in the building?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So real quick, first question real quick. And matter of fact, I'm going to flip it this time. How many offensive points you think you're putting up tonight?
Anywhere from 35 to like 42. Really, 42 is like the number I want to hit.
Okay.
So if I hit 42, I'm happy.
Okay. And how confident are you about this game tonight?
I'm pretty confident going into any game, so I would say it's about the same as every other game.
Okay.
Like, it's at the end of the day, it's just football. So
okay, I got you. All right, so look, enough talk here, everybody. We're about to get ready to get to this game. I'm gonna go ahead. We're all gonna get off the call again. Congratulations to the Mel League for the League of the Month here for February 2023. Good luck to the both of you guys here for this Super Bowl. I'm about to go ahead and get off the call and get my man, my ace, my man, Night Scream in the building with me. He is going to be doing the color commentary along with me. So, guys, thank you again for tuning. Thank you guys for being here, and good luck to you, gentlemen. I'm going to tune into your stream, and I'll let you guys know in just a moment in the chat exactly when we'll start up. All right, guys?
Cool. Appreciate you, Snypz.
All right. Appreciate you guys. All right. So, as you can hear, we're on Discord. So, it is what it is. But anyway, everybody, we appreciate y'all tuning in here once again, man. We got a banger about to take place here between Dallas and the Chiefs, DZ and the Packers. This should be a great matchup. 12-5 Chiefs, 16-1 Packers about to go at it, folks. This should be, no doubt, a banger indeed. So, look, what I'm going to do right before we start up, I got to call my man Night Scream, and then we're going to get involved with this game because me and my guy, we go back. All right, we go back, and I'm sure you guys might not have heard him before, but let me tell you right now, he has a serious football acumen. All right. So he's gonna do a lot of talking. Okay. And you gotta love it because this is my guy. This is my guy right here. So Scream, what's good, brother?
Snypz, what's good, bro?
I'm maintaining, brother. I cannot complain. So I know you took a look at the stats. I know you didn't see these guys play yet, but I know you took a look at the stats. So give these guys a real quick breakdown as to what you think is going to go down in this game.
You know, I love defense, and, you know, hearing them both talk about how many points they want to put up on each other, both of them average over 32 points a game.
Yes.
But they are the number 1 and 2 scoring defenses. Green Bay only allows 9 points a game, Kansas City 21. So that's a 12-point difference.
Yes.
So the Packers putting up 34 points a game. I do think Packers puts up at least 30. But the stingy defense is like, it's Patrick Mahomes, though. You know, it's Patrick Mahomes, it's Isaiah Pacheco, Nico, Tony, Kelsey. So he has a lot of weapons to go against that Green Bay defense, whether it's Adrian Amos, Jair Alexander, Eric Stokes. I think it's going to be a shootout. I agree with them. But I want to see, can the defense, and the Packers is number 1 in defense across the board. This is gonna be tough, man. I haven't seen these guys play at all, so
yeah. I know.
I'm walking in blind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it. I totally get it, man. I totally get it. And so I know you're walking in blind, but I always gotta ask, who you got winning the game?
I gotta go with Green Bay. Like I said, I'm a defense guy. Seeing ones across the board is ridiculous. You rarely see somebody be that elite on defense. Hey, you're not going into the Super Bowl with only 1 loss without reason. So I'm gonna take the Packers.
So you're taking the Packers in this one. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Dallas in this one. I'm gonna go the other way with you. You know what I mean? I like the whole, you know, I just like the underdog role. I do. I love the underdog role. And I think we're going to see that here today, guys. I really do. I think we're going to see that here today. And I'm looking forward to it here as we get this thing kicked off. And Scream, you can see everything, right?
Yes, sir. We're all good.
All right. Perfect. We are straight then. We are good to go. So we got DZ and Dallas going at it here in the MEL Super Bowl. This is the Season 3 Super Bowl. The Chiefs are going to start off here with the football. And this should be a great one here. Scream, man, it's been a minute since we did a call, bro.
Yeah, I think it was right before Christmas. You know, everything got hectic. My son turned 1.
Yeah.
I got sick. Hey, everything went crazy, man. But it's good to be back together. The tag team's back.
Indeed. So a 2-yard gain on that play is going to bring it now to a 2nd down and 8 coming in here at the 27-yard line. Again, we look at this Chiefs offense, and the Chiefs offense, 10th ranked offense in the league, averaging 32 points a game. The running game is pretty effective, and like you talked about, Isaiah Pacheco is definitely going to be a problem with that speed.
Definitely is, and then you obviously have that arm that we talked about earlier, Patrick Mahomes, a 2.2 TD to interception ratio, just 53 yards shot of 5,000 yards on the season as he goes for the halfback draw with Pacheco, who we said would be like the highlight guy on this offense, and now he's at 3rd and 5. Yep,
3rd down and 5 coming up here at the 30-yard line. And again, this is a game, and obviously when you're talking about Patrick Mahomes, and we didn't even get to his stats yet, we'll get to him in just a moment. But a 3rd down coming up here, and back for the pass again, and that is caught, and that'll be a 1st down. But in the meantime, while we're sitting here, Scream, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this Patrick Mahomes guy. He's got some solid stats here indeed.
Definitely does, man. He's elite. He's that guy, you know. Just won his 2nd Super Bowl at 27 years old. Gonna eclipse Brady one day, probably. If you're a Pats fan, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. But his longest pass on the season here in MEL was 87 yards. He did take 28 sacks, though. And you think about that Green Bay defensive line of Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, and Preston Smith, if he still has them. I'm not looking at the stats, forgive me. He could have a long day. He did just get blitzed really well on that last 3rd down. We got the pass to Tony, so Green Bay's defensive line might be the key here. We'll see what happens.
Exactly. 3rd down and 9 coming up after that incomplete pass here. And DZ's defense, we know what his defense is all about also. He has a solid and stout defense, the top-ranked defense in the league. 9 points only given up in the regular season. The dude is absolutely a blanket out there. from the defensive sides. We hit here for a 3rd down and 9 here at the 45-yard line. Mahomes, empty set. 3-man rush. He almost got free, and there it is. He forced him inside, and that is what happens. A 4th down and 9 as Kenny Clark will get in there for a big sack, Scream.
And it's like I just said, that defensive line of Green Bay is going to be the catalyst here. Going against Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney, and Orlando Brown, you just got to overpower and overmatch them. Kenny Clark is going to take up 2 guys. Rashawn Gary is going to take up at least 1.5. Just send some different disguises there. He just did that, and Kenny Clark right up the middle took it away, and he got the turnover, not the turnover, but the punt. So got to see what Green Bay's offense can do.
So 1st down and 10 here at the 16-yard line, and Love coming into this game. 3,323 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 11 interceptions in the regular season. Let's see what he does here on his first drive. Kind of getting the butterflies out of their stomachs here, but he's going to come out here in the gun set. And back for the pass here for Love. First attempt. And right over the defender. Will get the 1st down on the play. Easy play right there. Big gain, and now at the 40-yard line here for DZ.
Definitely so, and that's Easy Allen, what they like to call him, Allen Lazard. And Lil Face Pook said it in the chat, man. Lazard is going to have to be the guy you check and get it over Nick Bolton. He's over a linebacker. Lazard is, what, 6'3"?
Yeah.
Making it easy all the game long.
Indeed, as Justice Hill, he'll get a 1st down, 12-yard gain on the play. Justice Hill, absolute monster in the regular season. 2,100 yards rushing, 29 touchdowns. DZ wants to run the football, no doubt about it here, Scream.
That boy is different. And Lazard is 6'5", forgive me. And Hill running that once again, runs into a brick wall, goes down after a 7-yard gain. I think you have the right call for the Packers offense here. Keep it simple. You're 2nd in rushing yards in the league. You're actually the 2nd worst passing team, surprisingly.
Exactly.
So I think pounding the rock is the answer. If the Chiefs can't come up with an answer here, then it's going to be a long day.
2nd down and 3 here after the 7 yards. Love here now in the pistol set. I'm watching Christian Watson being open over there, but he decides to throw it to the back. Probably got a little shook there. Bringing down to a 3rd down and 4 here at the 42-yard line. But Christian Watson was open on that play.
Yeah, I think, he wanted to change out of that X seam. Usually when we come out of that pistol open flex close, we like to run that Z spot or that Panther spacing. So he could have also ran the RPO reflat wheel. I don't know if it's banned in this league. I don't have the rules in front of me, forgive me. But Love just missed his target. He had 2 people open. If he took the shorter route, he gets the 1st down, but he got a little greedy and went to the stick and nod instead of the underneath route. As you watch the replay here, he's wide open right in front of him.
Oh, but he got hit in the process, though, too. He did get hit.
Yeah, he just threw to the wrong guy. If he threw it a little quicker before getting hit, he has the 1st down, but he gets 3 out of it. But sometimes us playing Madden, we like to get a little greedy. It happens. But, the smarter guys will check it down, get the 1st down, and play for the downs and the yardage.
So here we go. 2nd time around here for the Chiefs. And real quick, Scream, let me hear your thoughts real quick about the League of the Month here for MEL here for February.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a dope thing, man. I didn't even know that existed. Obviously, me taking 2 years off of Madden and coming back into the community. So to hear that this league is the League of the Month, you guys have to be doing great things. And then I see my guy Doc J is in here. So you guys definitely got to be good. And I have to check you guys out and get some talking with you all.
Indeed. Isaiah Pacheco with the tote here. We'll get down to the 29-yard line. About a 4-yard gain there on the play. 2nd down to 6 coming up here with 3:35 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Again, getting the butterflies out of their stomachs, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far here by both teams, to be quite honest with you. 2nd down to 6 here at the 29. And Mahomes back. Couple slants, decides to take off, and that was not a hit he could take. You cannot do that. This is not Lamar Jackson status here. You cannot do that with Patrick Mahomes, and Green Bay makes him pay.
Definitely so. You got to take your slide right here. He got the hammer laid down by Quay Walker. David Long picks it up right then and there. And we're going back Green Bay football already in Kansas City territory.
1st and 10 here at the 35. Quick pass caught there by Christian Watson. He will get a 5-yard gain on the play. So that could possibly be a mistake right there that Dallas just made. Again, you can't make these type of mistakes against a squad that was 16-1 in the regular season. You know the Packers are not going to make a ton of mistakes in this one. 2nd down and 5, coming up here at the 30-yard line. An RPO to the left side is going to be caught. 1st down, keeps it going. And just tight ropes the sideline and gets down for 1st and goal now at the 8-yard line for DeGuara.
I think that was a smart play call there. The safety in the corner were confused on what to do and how to get their assignment right. And Romeo Doubs held both of them up. Very, very smart way to get them going. So 1st and goal inside the 10 for the Green Bay Packers.
1st down and goal. So he's going to try to get it out there quick and ends up hitting with a play action. Defense is going to get in there, and that is a big play there for Jones. It's going to be a 2nd and goal here at the 15. Great pressure up the middle.
Definitely. So losing 7 yards there doesn't really hurt because you're in 2nd and goal, and you're going to get points here if you don't turn this ball over. Just got to make sure you stay playing smart. The read option to Love bounces it outside to the 10-yard line, but a flag's going to come in late, and you're going to get a legal block in the back by the tight end, Brock Wright. So now you're 2nd and goal, 1 yard inside the red zone. And not a good look. And
it's not necessary, Scream. That block is not necessary. He's going forward already. But we already know that's Madden for you. That happens from time to time, but it is what it is.
Yeah, lack of awareness is killer, man, and it showed right there.
Absolutely. 2nd and goal here, and talk about lack. Justice Hill gets lacked on that one. It's going to be a 3rd and goal here now at the 21-yard line. That 0-1 trap couldn't do anything there for him. So 3rd down coming up. Packers have an opportunity still here to at least put 3 points on the board, but they have a long try here if they want to try to score. 3rd and goal here at the 21. And Love back, 3-man rush. Good protection. Checks the check down and goes down at the 10-yard line. That's a smart play. 4th down and goal. You don't want to take any chances and throw an interception.
Yeah, and that was Brock right on the catch who just got that penalty. But going back to the turnover, Quay Walker led this team in forced fumbles with 3. Yeah. So very smart way, knowing he had 25 regular tackles in the season, also 4 interceptions, and you being tied for your team's forced fumble, that's going to be something I'm going to look out for the rest of this game as the Packers play defense.
So the Chiefs will get the football back again. And this time, let's see what Dallas could do again. You just got to watch out on how you're going to run this ball with Patrick Mahomes. If you have the lane, you take it, no doubt. But you got to be ready to slide. You cannot take big hits like that. Patrick Mahomes is not the one to do that. But a 1st and 10 here is Isaiah Pacheco will get a solid gain of 5, at the 30-yard line. Going to be a 2nd down and 5 with 43 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter.
I think that was very smart of him to take that run call going against 3 defensive linemen down. You got to find your run fits and look at the gaps. The gaps are not filled right now. Just keep running the ball. He's going to give you free yardage.
Yes.
There's no reason you need to force. It's the 1st quarter. Usually people, you get down and it becomes a passing game immediately. But right now, the game plan has to be Pacheco and Mahomes figuring this run game out. But you got to go get points on the board here. 25 seconds left in the quarter. You got to put points on the board no matter what.
And I love what you said there when you're just talking about this running game. Like, continue it as he's going to give it to Mahomes, and he is still trying. He's really taking chances here. I mean, maybe he won't fumble every time, but Scream, he is playing with fire, running the football like he's Lamar Jackson.
He definitely is, and like I just said, get Mahomes involved, and he does right on the read option. I'm not a psychic, I just know football. And it worked out in his favor, got a big 18-yard gain there. Now you're at 1st and 10 on the 47. You're almost in the promised land. So you just got to keep going and keep giving him those run looks and eventually get the play action game set up. But you have fast weapons. You have Mecole Hardman, you have Kadarius Toney. You have to move your offense around. And it might work in your favor here as the block goes off. Nice. And you're going to get him outside. You're going to get into Packers territory at the 37-yard line. So I'm just thinking what I would do, I guess.
Hey, you know what, Scream? That's why you are here. You got the football acumen. We want to hear that from you, my brother. That's why you are here with us to call this particular game. But a 1st and 10 here at the 37 as Mahomes will take off again. And again, taking chances like that. The second he's not seeing someone open, I'm a little bit nervous right now for Dallas, Scream. He's not seeing people open on specific routes or what have you. And the second he doesn't see it, he's just taking off. And he had someone spying him at the time. So
exactly, he's in panic mode because of the spy.
Exactly,
and he's been getting contained every single play if he's not noticed it. They're holding the outside edge. They're not letting you get outside. Great pass over the middle there, but it's going to get knocked down, and we're going to 3rd and 10. You know, he started with fire to start this drive, like you said, but not noticing what your opponent is bringing right now is costing you. You went back-to-back plays, not thinking that, I ran with Mahomes, I ran with Pacheco. He's got to be containing. He's spied every single time he comes out in this dollar dime look. He's pinching his whole defense right now. That man is going to bluff blitz and sit on his spy the rest of the way. He's just got you in man coverage. You just got to find the matchup and take it. But trying to go deep instead of getting the first down is not going to be your answer. And hopefully this 54-yard field goal goes in for him.
So 4th down and 10. And he's going to try this long field goal. And, oh, boy. Let's see what happens here. That is going to go in. So he will make it a 6-3 ball game. So obviously still in the ball game, able to put some points up on the board. But again, I want to see something a little bit better offensively from Dallas, because right now, you know, the panic mode stuff is really going to have to chill. I really think you talked about it. You alluded to it earlier when you talked about the running game with Isaiah Pacheco and and Patrick Mahomes for that matter. But if the running game's not going, and your passing game's not going, I mean, you have to figure something out at least here as he's now on defense. He's going to have to figure something out on the defensive side to get at least a decent area on the field. He's got to get, if he can get a 3-and-out right here, Scream. If he can get a 3-and-out right here, that'll put him in decent position to make something happen offensively. But I think he needs a 3-and-out here at this point in the ball game. I think right now he's going to rely a little bit more on the defense first before this offense can start to get gelling a little bit, and that is not a good start right there, as he will be now to a 3rd down and inches here at the 32-yard line.
So the problem with what just happened there, you're not really personnel matching really well. It's great that you have 4 down linemen. That's not the problem. But he's coming out in a dual back setup. How do I want to word this? You should come out and run defense until you know it's a pass situation. He hasn't shown you that he wants to pass all game. Yes. Why are you coming out in 3 sky? Why are you coming out into the pass defense? You know he wants to run the ball. Another run. That's 3 in a row. You just need to get out of pass defense. Stop thinking, because it's Jordan Love and he has Christian Watson, Alan Lazard, these big body targets, that's his first option. Just watching this game from the beginning, his run game is everything right now. This might be a play-action play, but he's been wanting to run the ball the entire way.
But you know, the thing, too, is DZ did state that he's going to let the game come to him. He's going to let the game come to him. Whatever the defense gives him, he's going to take it. Right now, this defense, they're giving him that running game. So DZ's going to let him he's just going to keep running the football. He's not going to sit here and just keep passing on a pass defense. I mean, it's common sense. You know what I mean? If you're going to keep doing that, then, hey, I'm going to run the football on you. It's a 3rd down and 2 now. So now he's going to take an opportunity. He's probably going to run the football here, get another 1st down, continue to run this clock. He already has a 3-point lead here, Scream. And if he can punch it in the end zone, Dallas is in trouble. But we'll see what happens here. 3rd down and 2 here. At the 43, is going to get the run and play here, and it's going to be a 4th and 1. Decision-making time here, Scream. What do you do here on 4th down if you are DZ?
I punt this. The only reason I'm punting, I trust my defense. It's number 1 in the league. It's number 1 in my mind, and it's number 1 in the hearts of America right here. When you think about the 3rd down play, I like the RPO call there. The only problem was he was in match coverage. He didn't move not a soul, not a body.
Right.
He didn't really care to pre-snap read on that third down.
Right.
Had he pre-snap read that third down and, you know, what my guy Portland Storm likes to call his pre-flight checklist, if he had went through that and said, okay, let me run this a different way. Let me run it out of open flex close and get the flat and the bubble to go out. He probably would have got that first down. But he's a guy that trusts his defense. You can obviously tell with the option to punt that he just took. And now you've got the Chiefs starting on their own 4-yard line.
So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 4. And this is what you're scared of right now because of what's been happening on offense here for Dallas. Well, Pacheco will get the tote here, not get much. It's a 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 8 coming up. But again, this is what you're a little shook of with Dallas because the way the offense has been going for him right now, it's been no bueno. And now he's stuck here at the 6-yard line. This is a dangerous situation here for the Chiefs, Scream.
It definitely is, but going back to the first down run play, he's kind of rushing through his first downs. If he had Mike ID'd the right person like he did just now, he would have had a better block. Rashawn Gary went completely unblocked by Orlando Brown, the left tackle. If you put the M over his head, you literally are going to have a cutback lane, and you could have went to the crib and took the lead here in Super Bowl. But now you're at 3rd and 5. You have to do something to force. He's pressing and sending everyone. He's giving you that cover 1 look. It is cover 1. You throw the RB route too late. Pacheco's going to get it, though. Devondre Campbell's too slow, and you get a first down. So some momentum for the Chiefs.
One of the best plays in Madden, the levels. I mean, it's been like that for years, and it gets him a first down. Great job there. 1st and 10 hit the 19. And he is going to give it a shot, and what a dot right there. What a play by Dallas. That might be what the doctor ordered right there, Scream. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Hey, it's like I said, once he gets this run game going, it opens up that play action. Kadarius Toney right over top of Darnell Savage. Savage is not able to get there, and now you're back inside the Packers side of the field. You've got to put points on the board. You're tying or you're taking the lead. Keep the run game going.
2-minute warning, 6-3 ball game. He's in field goal range already. He can tie this game up with a long field goal, but let's hope no mistakes are made here as he hits him with the play action. Gets a solid block. He's going to throw it up, but that is not going anywhere. 2nd down and 10 after the hit on the play.
If he had just regular blocked Pacheco, or if Pacheco saw that man, I think that's a touchdown. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you probably would have been right on that one for sure. 2nd down and 10 hit the 39. And Pacheco with the tote. Tries to straighten up, and that's a good job in doing just that. He will get another first down. Makes the field goal at least a little bit easier, but obviously Dallas not thinking about a field goal. He needs to punch one in. 1st and 10 at the 28.
You know what's crazy? And I like guys like the Packers, DZ. We play football on defense to get you in these positions right here because the field shortens. Once that field shortens, it's me versus you, and you got to be able to beat my stand-up guys. That's what he's playing for right now, and I've noticed that because he keeps coming out in these wide sets, allowing the runs to happen, but then when it's pass time and it gives a bad defensive look there, Devondre Campbell once again, a great catch by a legendary tight end, Travis Kelce. He's back inside that red zone, man.
Best in the game right there, Travis Kelce. They talked about it in the Super Bowl last week. He just seems unguardable, and he's like that here in Madden as well too, and that's a great catch there. 1st and 10 here at the 13-yard line. And Mahomes trying to figure some things out here, barking out the calls. Play clock winding down. He's got to make a choice. And he's going to go ahead and call the timeout. He didn't like what he saw there, Scream, at all.
You know, I got to give him credit, though. He let the clock run down instead of rushing and just trying to get the timeout going, because taking 3 points here ties the game no matter what, and you don't want to give him the ball back and allow Justice Hill to run rampant all over your defense like he's been doing all day.
1st and 10 here at the 13-yard line. And there's Toney straight up, and will get down at the 8-yard line. Timeout going to be called here. Gets a solid gain on the reverse. 2nd down and 5 coming up here, Scream.
Only 4 seconds off the clock right there. Great timeout by the Packers. He's going to probably allow him to get the 3 points here, but like I said earlier, the field has officially shortened. There's only 8 yards between him and pay dirt. He has to find a way to get his run game going crazy, but look, he comes out in a run defense look. Do you trust him to pass his ball? No, you know he's running. You're going to get in the backfield, lay the boom, and only allow 2 yards. Smart defense by the Packers.
Yes. DZ is playing very smart defensively. 3rd down and 4. And I think in his head right now, I think in DZ's head, he is just thinking that the guy's going to run the football. I've been locking him up pass-wise. He's going to run the football. He's a little shook. Mahomes fumbled the ball already. I got the ball back from that. He's just thinking about things like that right now. So let's see, he's going to run it again, and he gets hit, but he does get the 1st down. He holds on to the football. Another timeout called. 1 timeout remaining here for each, and a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
I love his audible right there, and I'm going to tell you why. What did I say the Packers were doing earlier? Giving those run looks up. You come out in 3 defensive linemen, I'm running the ball. I don't care whether they eat me up in the backfield or if I blow by them and go get a big gain. He saw that there were 3 defensive linemen. He saw that left A gap was wide open. He took his chance, and he got to the 2-yard line to get that 1st down.
And that's just a great job on defense again by the Packers. So 2nd and goal. You got to think here, obviously, if you're going to go for a play, you're going to pass the football. You really have no choice here at this point. It'd be a ballsy call if he tries to go for a run, but he won't do that. And that is a dangerous throw. Tried to lowball it. It's a 3rd down and goal. And at this point in the game, I'm almost thinking right now, if you're KC, you tie this ball game up and make it a 6-6 game.
Very true, but he's doing one thing wrong. You should have ran Z-spot on 2nd down. You have to understand something here, right? You have one of the fastest receivers in the game. You have one of the fastest slot receivers in Kadarius Toney, and you have Travis freaking Kelce. As you're going to get the high pass, but you don't come down with it, that you didn't have enough yardage. Just like I said, the Packers shortened the field. If you were on the 4-yard line, that's a touchdown. But the Z-spot play has the flat, it has the corner, and you can put the slant from the outside receiver who's going to do the inside curl route anyway. If he's playing man coverage, bump and run the whole way, somebody has to get open. Flat routes read number 1, corner routes read number 2, curls read number 3. If all that's locked up and you see the slant get open, the slant was right there. He just has to think better about the defense that he sees in the red zone and put points on the board, and he can run away with the Super Bowl.
So that's going to do it here for the 1st half. And I think, Scream, I think that you just broke it down for the 2nd half for Dallas. Let's talk about DZ, though, for a moment. All right? The 2nd half, do you think he has to change anything up at this point in the game?
I don't think he needs to change it up, but he needs to change it up, if you get my drift.
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying.
He needs to give a little bit of some different run looks, because the more predictable you get with your run looks, the more somebody's going to be able to get those run fits off and just stop what you're doing. We haven't seen Dallas do that just yet, but we also see that Jordan Love is not that great of a passer based on that 1st half. So give him hell on defense with run fits. Look again, a run look coming at you right now. Give him run hell and make him a passer, just like he's making you a passer.
1st and 10 here at the 33-yard line. Love will hand this off here and not get much at all. Wow. No gain on the play, as a matter of fact. It's going to bring it now to a 2nd down and 10 coming up here. Justice Hill stuffed up on that one as they come right back out here in the gun set. 2nd and 10 here at the 33, and Love back for the pass. He'll quickly get it there to Justice Hill, and Hill will get close to the marker down to the 42-yard line. Love 7 for 8 on the day with a lot of short passes. A 3rd down and 1 coming up here, manageable one here at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I think you come out in a gun trio or something for formation here. He won't. He'll come out in what looks to be, I can't remember the name of the formation. This is blowing mine right now. But the motion's going to come. The play action play might happen. If not, it's just that rush. It is the play action with the corner route. He's going to go underneath to the tight end, and it's going to be 4th and 1.
Wow, DeGuara drops that one. It's a 4th and 1 here. They got to punt the football out. So DZ can't get that off, unfortunately. And Dallas is going to get the football back with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time today. And they're going to be starting at the 8-yard line. But again, this offense right now, they had a couple big plays, obviously, but, you know, definitely huge. But still, all in all, we need to see something a little bit better from this offense here in this second half for Dallas.
I definitely agree. I think, you know, we want to talk about DZ's game plans to win, and I think coming down in this first down with 4 defensive linemen is his best adjustment so far. He's given a lot of 3 D-line looks, but now if you start giving him hell with 4, no matter what gaps they decide to fill, it's going to make him that passer you don't want him to be. You're going to make him make an errant throw. He's not going to be able to go to his speed guy no matter what defense you give him. He barely gets Pacheco outside there because a linebacker's guarding him, but that's the price you got to pay for stopping the run game.
This route is so difficult to cover. It is one of the most difficult routes to cover as long as if you don't make the right call on the defensive side here. And oh my goodness, please no, not now, not in a great Super Bowl.
while we get the circle of doom right now,
Lord have mercy.
Going back to that last play, I think with Pacheco, you're right. It is one of the harder routes to cover because if a linebacker's on that running back, you're dead. But the thing that I did notice, he's not usering against the running back like most people do. He's using that safety to cover those deep routes and not allow Mecole Hardman to beat him. But if he covers this by himself, maybe a swat happens. But look at the separation created by Pacheco just off the cut. That's smart offense.
Yeah, indeed. And his stream just went down. So give us a moment here, guys. We're going to see what's going on here with Dallas's stream because it did just go down completely. Let me just get in contact with him, let him know that the stream went down. One moment. Let's see what he says here because he's typing back right now. So I'm wondering if they went down completely. EA kicked him off the server. Are you kidding me?
You're telling me, wait a minute, the game cut out altogether?
Wow. That game was intense. That game was absolutely intense. A 6-6 ball game, and EA kicked him out of the server. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. All right, let me see what these guys are going to do here real quick. Scream. Okay, so DZ's saying that what they might do is that they may just play a half and it's tied up. So obviously it could be 0-0 or what have you. They're going to play a half of football and that's going to be it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Scream, I don't know, man.
You know, the only thing I hope is that, you know, the momentum doesn't fail either one of them, because the worst part about things like this is like, okay, if you had a groove going and then your groove is just interrupted by EA, like, all right, you're going to try to come into the next game and do something entirely different that does not work for you.
Yes.
And it's going to ruin your entire game plan. Raising my hand here, you guys can't see it because I'm guilty of it too. So I feel for them, man, because they both had a great game plan going, especially at halftime. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, that's the. Let me let them know the stream's still not up. One moment here.
So sad.
It really. Okay, there we go. He's up now. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm telling them to start up. They can get this train rolling. Man, so they're going to play a half, everybody. So everybody's in the chat right now. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much. We just had a banger of a game taking place. They were in the third quarter, 6-6 ball game in the Super Bowl. And they're going to play a half. That's what they're going to do here. They're going to play a half of football, and that's going to be it. That's what they're going to do here today. So, man, I tell you, unbelievable. But that's not going to affect us, is it, Scream?
EA for you, man. You know,
yeah.
EA for you.
Yeah, definitely. It's not us. Y'all know that already. It is not us, but we're about to get back to it. So we're going to play a half of football here, everybody. We don't even got to call it 6-6 because it's tied right now anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So here we go. They're playing a half of football. They got 16
minutes to figure it out. That's all that matters.
That's it.
Yeah, 16 minutes to figure it out.
That's it. 16 minutes to figure it out. They'll just have to sim it afterwards, for whoever won the game, and that's going to have to be it for this one. But nonetheless, absolutely fantastic first half of football. So we're officially in the second half. Let's just call it at that. Here's Pacheco. We'll get the tote here, and he will get down to the 29-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play is going to bring it down to a 2nd down and 6. And again, Scream, let's see if they try to change things up here, and see if the momentum is going to shift.
Yeah, and you see that he's coming out in the 4-3 look now. Compared to last game, he was coming out in a lot of those dollar looks as he bounces his back beautifully to get a big 4-yard gain. He's giving some different run looks finally. He's thinking to himself, okay, he ran the ball a damn lot. Let me defend the run now.
Yes.
So his adjustment, his halftime adjustment here came back into his mind with this small reset.
3rd down and 2 coming up here at the 33-yard line. Mahomes back. A lot of time, and the defense almost got there for the pick. And that'll bring it now to a 4th down and 2 here at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he saw there with Kelsey. He didn't high pass it.
He just
kind of tried to lob it. He just tried to kind of lob that like it was 2K or something. And this is EA, not 2K, so you just got to make a better read.
He just saw Kelsey, I think. When you got Travis Kelsey, you give him a shot, and that's not a good look at all. Walker could have had a pick. That is not a good look at all.
Wanted that.
Yes, most definitely. So the Packers, they'll get the football here. Again, it says first quarter. For anybody that's tuning in the stream right now, it says first quarter. It is not the first quarter. This is going to be the 3rd quarter here. They got kicked out of the server, and it was a 6-6 ball game. So they're playing a half of football, and then this Super Bowl will be complete. But a 2-yard loss on the play right there, thanks to Jones, and a 2nd down and 12 coming up here at the 15-yard line.
Surprised that he got lost yards there, but Chris Jones, who we have not talked about in either of the games until now,
of them, yes.
Literally just came out of the woodworks and said, "Hi, I finally showed up," which is obviously good for the Chiefs now as we get to 2nd and 12.
So 2nd and 12 coming up here at the 15-yard line. And once again, as you talked about earlier, big play right there by Campbell on that hit. It's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 14. Romeo Doubs gets mollywopped on that one. So 3rd and 14 at the 12-yard line. The Chiefs with a solid hit on defense, and now DZ is going to be forced to probably pass the football here. And let's see what happens here, Scream.
It's interesting because he's getting in tune with defending the run here. And like we said, that's a momentum swing that happens when you have to reset the game.
Exactly.
Corner route gets open, but, it's going to be swatted and tipped, not picked. He would have had the pick if he jumped forward himself, but like I said at half, he's not a passer first.
4th down to 14. So both of these guys punting the football out. And Hardman will get down. He'll have solid field position now here at the 44-yard line. This is what I talked about in the beginning of the 2nd quarter. You know what I mean? Just getting solid defense going, and then if you force them to punt the football out, now you got great field position here. And now let's see what the Chiefs can do with this offense. 1st and 10 here at the 44-yard line. Great field position. Hits him with the play action. Rolls out to the left side. And he will get the completion there to Valdez-Scantling. What a catch on that play. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Definitely a great boot play call there. Sell the run. Have Kelsey block underneath for you. Darnell Savage is not fast enough to keep up with MVS. And you get a big first down. You're in Packers territory.
1st and 10 out the 41-yard line. Chiefs looking to take the lead for the first time today as Isaiah Pacheco will get the tote here, and we'll go down to the 35-yard line. A good gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 coming up here at the 35-yard line.
You know, I think the Chiefs are going to get these 35 yards and get the touchdown here for one reason and one reason only. Keeping it simple.
Play action there, and that's a beautiful play to Isaiah Pacheco, and he is running to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown. Fantastic play.
I said it. I literally said it. He's going to keep it simple. He's going to score, and that's exactly what happened. Nobody's covering Pacheco. Literally, the safety's not checking him. That's his man. That's his read. He fell for the play action. Here we are, 7-0.
7-0 ball game. Oh, he got a great block. Oh, he almost had it. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. He got a fantastic block, big pancake block, and got lucky to get brought down before the TD. But a 1st and 10 here at the 34-yard line. The Packers with good, decent field position here for Dees.
Yeah, that momentum swing at the end of the second quarter is still showing up here. Packers look like they're going to get the run fit going. He does, but it's a play action fake. He can't get it open deep. Has to throw this out of bounds. Only sent 2 men out and up there. Very interesting play call.
2nd down and 10 here now at the 34-yard line. Some guys that may have just came in just at 6'6", so they're just playing a half of football here. And then that'll do it here for this bowl. And right now, the Chiefs, they have the first lead of the day here today. Technically, it's a 13-6 lead, but we're just going to call it 7-0 here, Scream.
Yeah, and it's very interesting. You know, he had the ball when that thing went out. So interesting that he probably would have been up 13-6, like you said. So Packers just got to get back to his game plan. Run, and pass when necessary. Until then, you know, I don't see why he needs to force this at all. You know, you got 12 minutes left to figure it out, and it's not like he's going to chew clock in the second quarter to try to take a Super Bowl victory home.
Big hit on the play right there. Bring it down to a 4th and 7. That is great defense by the Chiefs. And look at the momentum. As you talked about, Scream, this momentum is shifted heavily now in Dallas's favor. And now he's going to get an opportunity to get the football back and take an even bigger lead in this one.
Yeah, he definitely is, and he goes for the fake here. He's not going to get it, though, and the Chiefs have peak prime field condition and position. 1st and 10 on their own on a 37. Like, wow.
Interesting call. Wow. Pacheco with the toe, cuts it inside. Pacheco on his way. He's going to get his 2nd consecutive big-time touchdown.
I don't have words. I really don't have words.
No?
I said it in the first game. I said once he gets that run game going and Pacheco goes crazy, that's his bread and butter. And y'all see it right now. Back-to-back touchdowns, 2 times touching the ball. He made that man look silly.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Wow. What a start. We got another solid gain now at the 32-yard line. That man is just jetting it out there. He might break one eventually. We'll see what happens. There's still a lot of time remaining in this game here, though, Scream. A lot of time left.
Yeah, he has an entire 12 minutes to get things shaken and get back in here, but he has to look straight and think, what would my game plan be? Now, we said he's not the greatest of a passer. I believe he's number 1 in running, so you got to figure it out. He's giving you run hell now, and I keep saying that because that was the adjustment. He's running all over you. All right, you know he can't pass the greatest. It makes sense. You just have to figure your pass game out, whether short, whether medium, whether deep. You got to figure out a way to get past this guy's defense. He's using Bolton. He's covering the middle. Tight end has got to get open. I guess that's the way I look at it.
Indeed, indeed. As Justice Hill will get the tote here, and that speed might get him. If he could get past 2.6, and then he won't be able to, he can't even get past 3.8 on that one. That's going to be a 1st and 10 now here at the 24-yard line. Big play by Justice Hill.
Yeah, L'Jarius Sneed saved the touchdown. Like, that was a great cut back through your tight end block on DeGuara. Like, that is actually insane. 1st and 10 coming here. I think Jordan Love is going to go for a deep shot finally. He has a man wide open on the corner now. He sees him.
Wow.
And he holds on to the 5-yard line.
What a play right there. 1st and goal now at the 5. And that was a laser there by Love. He put it right in the breadbasket. But here we go. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Going to bring everybody in the box, and there's a beautiful play to the right. It'll get down to the 1, a 4-yard gain, and a 2nd and goal here at the 1-yard line.
Great play call there. Might have tried to take the dive to the outside just to get the ball over the goal line. You know, the goal line is very sensitive in Madden this year. So interesting that he didn't try to dive there, but it doesn't matter. Justice Hill goes in for your famous touchdown.
So, DZ able to punch in the score. And just like that, 7-point ball game, 14-7. Dallas on top of this one. And he just has some great blocking on this one here, Scream.
Definitely so. Just ran right behind all his men. He pancaked Thornhill. My Lord.
Yes, that's why I had to slow-mo that one. Because I saw that pancake, I had to slow-mo on that one. Wow.
Yeah. And, you know, some of the guys asking in the chat, man, yes, I've come back to Madden. Yes, I'm back in AGS. We actually are doing a game of the week tomorrow on my channel at 8 o'clock.
Yes, yes.
We have a 17-0 Ravens team and our guy JB going against his division rival Greg and the Browns. The Browns actually put me out in the wild card. Couldn't figure my offense out, man. But gonna be interesting. We called that game of the week earlier in the season. Pretty much, can JB stay undefeated and take the Ravens all the way? Nobody thinks he can do it. I mean, 17-0, you know, so
hey,
it'll be interesting.
Hey, listen, and again, guys, make sure when you get an opportunity, man, please make sure you guys follow Night Scream TV. Just how I said it, Night Scream TV. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitch. He will have some big games taking place there for the AGS play. You guys are in the playoffs right now, right?
Yeah, we are in the second round, divisional round. 2 games left. We're trying to get Wheezy versus Rhino Part 3 up too. We did a Week 17 game of the week where Wheezy and Rhino won 9 seconds on the clock.
Wow.
Game-winning field goal. Craziest game we called of the season. It was game of the year, and they were saying that like week 1. So it came to fruition, really dope. So they're playing for a 3rd time, and then you know, Ravens and Browns are playing for a 3rd time, and then we go to the championship.
All right. Well, 4th down and 5 here, and I'm going to go back to a replay here in just a moment here as Grant's going to get this punt return here, and he gets a solid punt return down to the 35. So 1st and 10 coming up. But I'm going to go back to this replay, and again, these are the things that bother me about what's going on with Dallas. Nobody's open. He's being covered there with Mahomes. They're coming right after him. And he's still not sliding. And that's a 3rd down play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure what he's thinking there. As we miss a great play call, clearly Jordan Love is getting in his feelings. A big pass to get to 1st down. But looking at the offense and it not being open, yeah, slide and protect your quarterback, because if he gets injured and you have a 14-0 lead, you're going to really be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
And they will clown you in the chat probably, I'm assuming they will.
1st and 10, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter, everybody. Pause up in the chat, everybody. It is the 4th quarter. It is not the 1st. It is the 4th quarter in this one. 14-7 ball game. Last quarter coming up here for the MEL Super Bowl, and we are going to crown a 3rd season champion here today. And this has been a great season, a great playoff here for the MEL League, and to cap it off, getting the League of the Month via Team Fix. Big shout out to Team Fix once again for the award here for the MEL League. And again, just an outstanding feat for a brand new league that is really, they've definitely worked hard to get where they're at. And again, congratulations to the MEL League and being a part of that, first. They're first, and maybe not the only. They may get more. They may get more as Lazar gets that catch there and they'll get the first down. But they may get more, leagues of the month. We will see what happens, but definitely well-deserved here for the MEL League here, Scream.
Definitely so. Like I said earlier, definitely got to check the guys out. If my guy Doc is here, guys got to be good people, especially when you vouch for them, too. Exactly.
1st and 10 here at the 20-yard line, and they're definitely good people, no doubt about that. 1 yard gain on the play there for Justice Hill. 2nd down and 9 coming up here. He's in the red zone here at the 19-yard line with just under 7 minutes remaining here in this ball game. And this is put up a shut-up time here, Scream. Here it is. The Packers.
You know what's interesting? And I just noticed this, but I thought I saw it in the chat earlier, too. Alan Lazard is his 3rd receiver. He's not in the game right now blocking or anything.
Yeah.
And we talk every time we've done a commentary, we always have said the same thing. Go get your big body receiver and make them pay.
Yes.
Right now is that time. Christian Watson's 6'5", too. He can get the same thing done. But you need to put them both out there and make a mismatch happen. Send one of them straight from a slot or seam position. The other one can cut underneath them, get the first down. You got to make something shake here.
And he's going to throw this up. Oh, he went to Dobbs. Now, Dobbs is no little man either. He's 6'2", but he didn't have enough there for that one. It's a 4th and 7, and he's going to go ahead and kick a field goal, chip shot, and that should be easy, and it is. So 14-10 ball game. But Scream, you talked about it. You know what I mean? We've talked about it in multiple games that we have commentated together, man. Those big body and the big thing this year with Madden is throwing the high point ball. So the fact that you got a 6'5" dude, you got a 6'4", you got a 6'4" dude, you got 2 6'4s. You got 1 6'5", you got 1 6'2". I mean, you got big guys on this team. I mean, in the red zone, it should be high point all day long. If somebody's not open, it should be high point all day long. As we see Pacheco, he's getting his groove on right now, no doubt about it, running this football here in this second half. 1st and 10 here at the 36-yard line here for the Chiefs.
He just has to let the game come to him and make things easy. He's using that safety, make him play and pick your poison. He picks a poison. It's the wrong one. Ooh, it looks like a one-handed catch by MVS. Might have been both with the rack animation of the year for the Chiefs.
That's a big catch right there. And is that a one-hander? It actually isn't. But great catch nonetheless by MVS in a 1st and 10 here now at the 39. And hands it off here to Pacheco again. And this time he is stuffed. Blood there on some white jerseys. No gain on the play there. 2nd down and 10 coming up here at the 38.
He's putting it on conservative now and trying to make sure he can get this Super Bowl. He didn't start out too hot when we saw the first 6-0 game. And then came out in the second half blazing. Tied it up at 6. Right now, technically leading the game 20-16. Kadarius Toney is not going to go anywhere, though, and you're just backing it up. Might stay at 1-possession game here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here. 3rd down and 13 coming up here at the 42-yard line. And this is still going to be a tough field goal if he decides to kick it. But I would say right now, at this point in the ball game, if you're at the 42, if you don't get any yards here, you might be inclined to go for it here on 4th down. You might be inclined. You could try the field goal, yes, but now you could get a good field goal. Kadarius Toney will get a 4th and 3, and now you don't take any chances.
Shot. I want you to notice, though, he missed his shot right there. He had Kelsey one-on-one with a safety deep. High pass that to the end zone, game's over. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. He missed him. You can do the instant replay. He missed him. He missed Kelsey over the middle. Just a little bit back. He missed Kelsey by just a little bit.
Oh, dang it. I missed the replay. Dang. I got to go back to it. 4th down and 3.
Nah, it is what it is. It's fine. You know, hey, look, he's got the man coverage look that he wants. This is where Kelsey's going to come into peak prime condition and be the guy you go to. This guy has to get doubled. If DZ does not double him, this game is going to be over.
And he doubled him. And Tony gets the first down for him. He was probably going to go to Kelsey, as you stated. He was probably going to go to Kelsey. That's just a great read there by Dallas on that one. 1st and 10.
Yeah, right there, you know, I'm not sure if the defensive line was containing that time, but you can't contain in that situation. You got to let your guys go wild. This is the Super Bowl we're talking about. Trying to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket doesn't matter. You got to get your guys to him at all times.
Mahomes back, and he's going to take off here, but doesn't get anything. A loss of 3 on the play. Great job there by Herbig, and a 2nd down and 13 coming up here at the 25-yard line.
I think you run the ball here. Just keep it simple and try to keep the clock running down. The 2-minute warning is almost here. There's no reason to pass this ball and potentially get a turnover that sets you up to lose the game.
I agree. He's got to hurry up and hike it. Gets it off just in time. He's going to try Kelsey. Oh, my goodness. The user was sitting right there, screamed. He couldn't get to it. It's a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7. But he had the user there, scream.
Literally is right there. He knew it. He just didn't drop down. He stopped moving his left thumbstick down. He was afraid of the pass interference call. I completely understand it. But you got to take that risk, get that jump pick, go to the crib, and put the pressure on the Chiefs.
1st and goal now at the 7-yard line. If the Chiefs can get a touchdown here, this could possibly seal the deal in this one. And a timeout going to be called here. Doesn't like what he sees. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. And this is, man, heck of a ball game. From start to finish.
One of the craziest games we've called ever
here
on your channel, and a bad read option.
Wow. That was rough. That was rough right there. 2nd and goal now at the 11-yard line. And this is going to be, wow, this is going to be something here. This is going to be a finish as Mahomes back for the pass. Zigzag is going to be caught by Kelsey. He couldn't stay in bounds, but he does gain about 8 on the play. 3rd down and goal here at the 3-yard line.
You know, I've been clamoring for the Z spot in the red zone all game long. You know that, right? It's just a make or break play in the red zone, no matter where you are or what team you have.
Yeah.
You have Travis Kelce, corner route king. You have Kadarius Toney, who's fast enough to think on a slant and then just sit in the middle of the field.
Yep.
And he's not going to call it, obviously, but it's the best play for him right in this moment, guaranteed.
3rd down and goal.
Gun tight.
Wow. Interesting call. Let's see what he's got. I think he's going to try to go to Pacheco. Yep. He's going to Pacheco, and he's going to drop it. 4th down, he's going to have to kick a field goal. Wow. Not a good play call at all. 4th and goal at the 3 screen.
You know, that dropped interception is the key of the game.
Yes.
And, you know, even though he came out in gun tight, you should have ran that.
Yes.
The run wait, whoa. He's going for this?
Whoa. 4th and goal.
He's still passing.
He's passing, and there's the pick. Savage with the Savage interception. Are you kidding me? Savage is going to take it. He's not slowing down. Burning rubber like he was Michelin. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
I literally just say, why are you passing with the lead? The craziest thing about the game of football, anytime you are passing with the lead, you are at risk of being clutched up on. And Darnell Savage was usured and clutched up on. He read the flat like no tomorrow. It's triple covered. He literally just went 96 yards, swung the momentum all the way in his favor, and is about to take home another Super Bowl.
Wow. What a call, Darnell Savage. With the big pick, and now he's got the spaghetti straps out there. 1st and 10 at the 25. He'll get the completion there to Pacheco. He'll get the first. He's still got 2 timeouts remaining, but he's got to keep things pushing. 1st and 10 here at the 41-yard line. Mahomes coming out. Back for the pass again. 4-man rush. And he's going to throw to the flat to the Pacheco, but he gets hit hard. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 10 coming up.
He missed his slot receiver over top of Devondre Campbell.
Yes.
If you remember in the first game, Devondre Campbell was getting killed by Travis Kelce or whoever he was guarding, no matter what the situation was. Cover 3, sky right there, a seam over top of a linebacker that doesn't have lurker. You have to make that pass. It's Patrick freaking Mahomes, man. It's Patrick Mahomes. You got to make that pass.
Wow. 3rd down and 7. Coming up in a minute remaining. And he's going to get the completion there to Kelce. Kelce will go down, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up. Under a minute remaining. He's at the 42. He can tie the ball game up. And now that's going to be a little bit interesting here. If the ball game gets tied, 1st and 10, and oh man, it's not going to get tied. It's going to come right back to Dallas as he will get a big time game-winning touchdown.
Nah, that didn't just happen. There's no way he left that man 1-on-1. Island season, and he pressed him. He pressed him.
He usered him. That's what it was. Yes, he usered him. DZ usered him. That's why that happened, Scream. Unbelievable. And oh my goodness, he broke the tackle. Oh, okay. He's going down again. So now the 31 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining here, Scream. This game has been just crazy. It has been crazy.
Hey, and once again, this game ended at halftime last game 6-6. They're just playing a half because of what happened. This is technically the 4th quarter.
Yes.
Bruh. This has got to be the most insane thing we've ever seen happen. And he's going 1-on-1 to Watson. Nobody's there. 2nd and 10, man.
Wow, man. This game is just nuts. You guys are going to have me lose my voice here today. You know, I mean, my goodness, this is just crazy here today. 2nd and 10 here at the 37-yard line. 25 seconds left to crown a champion. And he's going to try it again.
Perfectly.
He's going to try it again. And that's going to be incomplete. So a 3rd down and 10 coming up here. Just under 20 seconds remaining. 2 more plays here for DZ. And you can almost assume he's going to try to go deep here again, but he needs a touchdown. And he might try it again. And he actually had that crosser open, decides not to throw it. 9 seconds, too much time. He's got to come back. He's going to get the catch, and he'll be able to call a timeout and get one more crack at it. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Why the heck are you QB containing knowing he has to throw the ball down the field? Okay, look, the Chiefs are leading and potentially going to win this Super Bowl. They're winning right now. They got to defend 20 yards, and they're champs. Cool, that's great.
Oh.
But why are you QB containing knowing he needs 60-plus yards? Send your pass rushes, man.
1st and 10. If he high points it, we'll see what he's got, and he's not going to get it this time. So the Chiefs and Dallas will bring this thing home. Congratulations to Dallas. He will punch in and win this Super Bowl title. Congratulations. He is your MEL Season 3 Super Bowl champions here on Snypz TV. Man, oh man, Scream, That game was absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, when you look at the turn tide right there, we thought it was over. We thought you gave it up, it was over, and then you pressed Mecole Hardman. And let that be a lesson to people. You know, if you're gonna individually adjust your players, you gotta do it knowing the buttons. I'm not saying that DZ didn't know his buttons, but he got caught slipping right there, and it just didn't go in his favor. Mecole got the burners, man. That's Mecole. Like, I don't know what more you need me to say.
There's nothing else to say because, I mean, Scream, man. Like, my voice right now is just utterly ridiculous right now. Like, man, I don't know what to. I'm still flabbergasted right now. I'm never speechless. I'm never a speechless guy. Everybody knows that here. I am never, ever a speechless guy. I'm not. But man, that game got me straight speechless.
Yeah, that right there is a prime example of what a Super Bowl should be. It should always be a back and forth thing. You know, we kind of said we wanted to shoot out from the original game, and we got that in the second half, technically. It's unfortunate that the first game lagged out, because if that happened in the second half of a game, we would all be like losing our minds.
Oh my gosh, man.
But the last two touchdowns to just end that, man, were just absolutely insane. I don't think you could have asked for a better game.
Nah, definitely can't. That was absolutely excellent, man. That was an excellent game. So, Scream, real quick, man. But before we get out of here, okay? I want you to talk a little bit about your game that you got popping off tomorrow night, man. And again, we got a little bit of a graphic here, and you can talk a little bit about it. And again, guys, make sure you follow Night Scream TV. He's got a banger taking place tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time on his channel. Definitely check him out there. But Scream, go ahead and talk a little bit about this game coming up.
Yeah, so obviously you guys can see the division rivals. Greg, somebody I go back with almost 10 years. I've been playing Madden with him for a long while now. We played round one. He got his first playoff win in this reboot that we've had to do due to EA and their struggles. These guys have played twice this season. One game was a shootout. One game was a blowout. I think we called the blowout. So for them to go at it a third time and be back on the channel once again is going to be amazing. JB's having a great season. As you see the stats there, second overall offense with Lamar Jackson, and he's not running with Lamar Jackson. He literally is just passing the ball. It's like when you look at the statistics, Lamar has almost 5,000 passing yards, but only 326 rushing yards. Undefeated season.
Wow.
Absolutely insane. Marlon Humphrey's going crazy. The rookie Kyle Hamilton's been having a day. He traded for Kadarius Toney with Trent, and Kadarius Toney is just snapping. So his offense is really doing work in numbers. We all know the Browns are probably the most autopilot team in Madden. That defense has speed everywhere at every single level. Great front seven. Myles Garrett is hard to cover. Deshaun Watson actually won the MVP of the league.
Oh, wow.
5,350 yards, 58 touchdowns, 26 interceptions. Going crazy, man. So, and both of these guys are long-time users in Any Given Sunday, and I've known both of them for about the past 8 years, man. So I'm excited to call the matchup once again. And I may have JaVale on the call with me if he's free. And if you are free, you might as well come through if JaVale don't, because it's been a while since we've commentated back-to-back in playoff time, man. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun indeed, man. Definitely going to be a lot of fun. Now, I'll be tuning in on the side because I have a game I have to do as well, too. But, man, this looks very, very interesting, to say the least. But I'll definitely be having the iPad on and tuning into this one, no doubt about it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun to check this one out. But, man, Scream, this was a absolute incredible ball game once again with these guys, man. And I'm telling you, like, I'm just like, wow. Like, I'm still like, I still can't believe it, Scream. I still can't believe how good that game was, man. That game was absolutely incredible, man. But nonetheless, Dallas is gonna be your MEL Season 3 Super Bowl champions here on Snypz TV, man. Congratulations to Dallas, man. And I got to say it one more time as well. Congratulations again to the MEL League. I'm tripping right now. For winning the League of the Month for February of 2023, man. A big time deal for these guys, and very happy for them. And I know that I'm sure. Well, I could guarantee you this. They're gonna win another one, but I'll say this also. If people tune in to Night Scream's stream and see what they got going on over there at AGS. AGS is where I started, guys. I'm just gonna let y'all know ahead of time right now. That's where I started. Okay, I started this thing with, along with Scream. Scream was doing stuff with them first. I started with Scream doing this. Okay, so let me tell you right now, if these guys see what's going on with them, AGS is gonna get a League of the Month as well too. That's big facts. It's going to happen. I'm not sure when, but it's going to happen. I could almost guarantee that, man. But Scream, listen. Thank you again, man, for being a part of this thing, man. I greatly appreciate you, brother, man. You know you family to me, man. Anytime you need anything from me, I got you, my brother.
Always, man, and definitely excited for what's to come. To get back into Madden community and meet all you guys. It's always good to see familiar faces, man. Of course, the doc. I believe Sean was over there at AGS with us too, man. So it's just good to get back into the game and look at the progression that we've made. We started Madden 19, Madden 20?
Yeah, the Madden 19, I think it was. Yeah, Madden 19.
Yeah, so to see how far we've come, just with graphic work, just with replay work, just being able to give the guys insight from the game. We just blessed to be in this position, man. That's all I really got for them.
Indeed. So listen, guys, we're gonna get on out of here, man, and call it a night, everybody. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Kakashi, I know that I know it's getting a little late. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna holler at Dallas off cam here. I'm gonna holler at him and have a conversation with him in regards to this. And that way, what I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna post it after I chop up this video and do a replay and everything else. So stay tuned, it's coming. But I wanted to do something special with it. So, but it is getting a little late, obviously. So I'm gonna hit Dallas up tomorrow and have a conversation with him tomorrow about this big win. And discuss it with them, and then obviously I'm gonna cut up the replays and everything in this one as well, so that way we can have something to give everybody that could kind of take a look at for a little while and check out. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Scream, again, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you being here once again, my brother. I love you, brother. I might have lost Scream. Yeah, I think I lost him. Yeah, I lost him. All right, it's all good. No big deal. He know I love him anyway. Anyway, with that being said, everybody, again, congratulations to the MEL Season 3 Super Bowl champion, Dallas, and the Kansas City Chiefs getting a big win in this one. Congratulations. One more time, congratulations. Another season in the books. We will see you guys for Season 4, gentlemen. With that being said, it's your boy Snypz gonna get on out of here. You guys take care, be blessed. I will catch you guys in the next one. Slide, folks.